Hello everyone and welcome to Evolution of Garfield Games. Garfield, Big Fat Hairy Deal is a 1987 computer game. Garfield must rescue his girlfriend Arlene from the cat pound and then return to John Arbogle's map. He starts his quest in John's house, venturing through streets, dark alleys, convalescent homes, and sanitary sewers to find Arlene. A Week of Garfield was released in 1989. The game is a side-scrolling platformer with 9 levels that represent each day of the week, with Saturday and Sunday both being split into 2 levels representing the morning and afternoon. Each level contains power-ups that can be found by walking over them. Garfield, Winter's Tale is a 1989 action video game by The Edge. The game is divided into an action sports game where fast reaction is needed and some sort of puzzle game. The player will encounter some familiar faces from the Garfield comics. Garfield, Caught in the Act is a 1995 side-scrolling platform game developed and published by Sega. Players take control of the titular cat across levels of varying themes on the television in order to defeat an evil electronic being known as the Glitch and escape the TV. Garfield was released in 2004. The player must clean the house and put everything in the right place before John gets home, or he will put Garfield on a diet as punishment. Garfield uses the vacuum cleaner to suck out of place objects into the vacuum or fix paintings or pictures. Garfield, The Search for Pooky was released in 2004. During the game, players control Garfield in a side-scrolling platform adventure through Muncie, Indiana, and the surrounding countryside. Some levels have enemies which can be defeated with Garfield's attack. Garfield Saving Arlene was released in 2005. Garfield is taking his nap. As usual, when he is awakened by the dog Odie, from the corner of his eye, he gets a glimpse of his pal Arlene being taken away in a pound car. Despite his natural laziness, he decides to rescue his on and off girlfriend, along with Odie. Garfield and His 9 Lives was released in 2006. The game is a conservative side-scrolling platformer, which is divided into 9 levels. Each level represents one of Garfield's lives. To get out of level, Garfield must fulfill a goal which is given at the beginning. Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties was released in 2006. Garfield is a playable character in all versions. The PlayStation 2 and Windows versions, which feature 3D platforming, allow players to switch to playing as Kristoff and Claudius. The gameplay loosely follows the plot of the film. Garfield's Nightmare was released in 2007. Garfield's Nightmare is a 2D platform game. The levels are divided into 4 sections, with each section having its own theme and a boss battle at the end. Bosses need to be terminated during these timeless fights, gradually enhancing the difficulty level. Garfield, Lasagna World Tour was released in 2008. In Garfield, Lasagna World Tour, the cat Garfield joins a treasure hunt called the Lasagna World Tour organized by Pause TV channel. Players get to explore 10 levels in locations such as Egypt, Italy, and Mexico, mixing action with puzzle elements. Garfield's Fun Fest was released in 2008. Play as Garfield and Odie to try and get Garfield's humor back. Travel to the magical pond in hopes to win back Arlene's heart in this 2D platformer where you will be jumping, attacking, and collecting different items. Garfield Gets Real was released in 2008. In Garfield Gets Real, players play as Garfield as they play through 7 levels of the game that all connect from the cartoon universe to the real world. Each level is a mini-game. In level 1, 2, 4, and 5, Garfield must collect a certain amount of food. The Garfield Show, Threat of the Space Lasagna is a 2010 video game based on the television series. Space lasagnas are preparing to invade the Earth. They will first have to neutralize their most terrible opponent, the endlessly hungry Garfield, thanks to their mighty hypnotizing laser. Garfield's Defense is a 2D mobile game made by WebPressor available for iOS and Android. There are 60 levels in total. Each level has a fixed amount of aliens that the player needs to kill using Garfield and friends that they summon using a currency called popcorn. Garfield Kart is a 2013 kart racing game published by Microids and developed by Artifact Studio. The player can compete on various tracks, collect items, and power-ups which interfere with the other racers. Players can also customize their vehicles and play online. Garfield's Escape was released in 2013 on mobile devices. Taking good care of your pets involves keeping them clean at all times. In the Arbuckle household, it's quite a challenge. One day, John Arbuckle chanced upon a TV commercial for a new and amazing gadget. Garfield Chef was released in 2015 on mobile devices. Embark on an adventure with Garfield and pals in this mouth-watering Match 3 puzzle game. Match 3 or more ingredients and arrange them into lines to make your dishes more delectable. Garfield Snack Time was released in 2015 on mobile devices. Don't worry about the calories. Eat all the lasagna, cookies, cake, and ice cream you want. Join Garfield and his friends in a scrumptious feast and delight your senses in this outrageous buffet. Garfield Food Truck was released in 2015 on mobile devices. John Arbuckle has decided to take his newfound passion for cooking in a new direction, a food truck to travel cross-country. He takes Garfield and Odie along in a quest to create the most delicious sandwiches. Garfield Run Road Tour is a runner game that takes you on a trip around the world with the laziest cat on earth. Run, slide, jump, and avoid obstacles to help Garfield collect as many coins as possible. Earn more money with boosters, planes, and skateboards. Garfield Kart of Furious Racing is a 2019 racing video game. In it, you can choose your character and map according to their characteristics and driving style. There are also bonus objects in the game, such as a pillow or a magic wand, which help to gain an advantage and be the first to pass the finish line. Garfield Lasagna Party is a 2020-to-party video game. Lasagna Party features 32 mini-games to play in 3 game modes to discover in famous Garfield environments, such as John Arbuckle's house, the pizzeria, or Liz Wilson's pet clinic. The game is playable in multiplayer modes.